Think it, I thought it. I had to think it before I saw it. Yeah, think it, I thought it. I had to think it before I bought it. Yeah, think
Yo,
it, I thought it.
good morning, Steppers.
I had to think it before I saw
But
it.
check this out. Yesterday,
Think
saw
it,
the
I
property.
thought it.
I'm rushing real quick. I have to give them a
I had
call
to
at
think
11.
it before I bought
And
it.
I got a little late start to my day. It's about 11 right now. But just to give you a backstory, the seller, they actually wanted $80,000 for the property. I made the offer at $70,000. They texted me, said we actually want $80,000 for the property. So I said, would you consider, I said, let me speak with my team. This was last night. I said, let me speak with my team, and would you consider seller financing? They said yes. I gave them the terms of the seller finance deal, which is a land contract. I said, we'll do $1,000 down with $400 a month payments. They said, okay, speak with your team. We're interested, and just give us, a call back. So I'm giving them a call back today at 11 to officially make the offer. Ideally, I'd like to see the property sometime today. And it's close to another rental property we own, like very close in the area. So either way, I want to see the property today and be able to, take a look at it, and that'll give me better terms as far as being able to negotiate better terms. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them a call right now. This way, I'm staying somewhat on time. I'm about to give them a call. I'm gonna make the offer officially as far as with the land contract terms. And I'm gonna see if we can see the property today before we sign any paperwork. So if we see the property today, I'll be sure to get that on camera as well. All right, let me go ahead and give them a call. I need to drink some water. I feel like my voice sounds crazy. What do you think? I just woke up like 20 minutes ago, so late start to the day. But let's go ahead and make this call.
Hello?
Hey, good morning. This is D'Angelo. I didn't catch you at a bad time, did I?
No, go ahead.
Great. So yeah, I spoke with the team. Those terms for a land contract work for us as far as the $1,000 down payment, $400 a month. Ideally, we like to see the property. I'm not sure if today will work for you, but we could see the property sometime today if that works.
What time?
Approximately between 3 and 4. Does that time frame work for you?
Is there any way we can do it sooner?
Probably around 2. Would 2 work for you?
I can do 2.
Okay, 2. Okay. Yeah, 2 would be great for us.
You?
What did you say?
Will it be you looking at it or somebody else?
Yeah, it'll be me, my partner. So we'll be over there.
Okay.
We can go ahead and make 2 work. I'm gonna call them real fast and I'll text you to confirm it. But yeah, 2 should definitely work for us. Do you have any questions, pertaining to the land contract or anything?
No, I just need to see all the numbers. Like I said, I would have to see what the terms are with that, and I just need to see all the information. Then I'll talk to Tanya, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Because you saying these numbers doesn't really tell me the whole picture. I just need to see the whole picture, not just portions of it.
Okay. So basically, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying that I just need to see all the terms. Like, I understand what you're saying, but I just need to see it all.
Right. So just seeing it in the actual contract itself, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be no problem. So yeah, let me call them real fast, and I'll text you just to confirm the 2 o'clock, and we can just go from there. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Perfect. Thanks for your time. Bye.
How it's feeling when you think it out. This how it's
Alright,
feeling
so,
when you think it
that
out.
works.
Yeah, how it's feeling when you think it out. You took a different route. Bruce Banner growing pains, your true self breaking out. Sleep wide awake, staking out that paper route. Never chase the check for clout. Now your family know what that's about. Built for good times, but if tough ones come, we know what hiking about.
Hey, morning. Not much. Wanted to see if 2 o'clock worked for you to see this property.
Yeah, it'll work out.
Okay, bet. So the owner gonna meet us there at 2. He on board with the terms. He just said he want to see it in the actual agreement. So that'll be cool. He'll meet us there at 2 o'clock, man.
Okay.
All right, bet. See you soon. Bye.
But,
All right, so we're good to go at 2 o'clock. I'm gonna text them.
The journey is your best friend. Boy, you better take the win like chasing Burrow. Destined for a championship. Believe in a plan, it's your land. Had the city like old man. Them young boys became young men. Made an impact in counting bands. Think they need their own band. A sound theme music or something. Just how it's feeling when you think it out.
Hey, we're good to go. Oh shoot, hold up. I'm trying to like keep charting like the whole entire thing. You feel me? So, all right, here. Let me retype it. And we are good to go at 2 p.m.
This how it's feeling when you think it out.
We want it all.
Yeah, how it's feeling when you think it out. You took a different route. Bruce Banner growing pains, your true self breaking out. Sleep wide awake, staking out that
There it is,
paper
guys.
route.
So we're
Never
good to go.
chase the check.
We're good to go at 2 p.m. today. So the main thing, I'm gonna do a little record another property. I won't do it with this camera. I'll do it with my phone. Main thing is just checking out the property. The great thing about a land contract is obviously it's a small down payment. You're owning the property literally for $1,000 down. If you're not familiar with the land contract, that's what it is. And as the owner of the property, you take over all the expenses. So you take over insurance, upkeep, taxes, everything is if you own the property. So you fixing up the property, everything. So obviously you're incentivizing yourself to fix up the property so you can get a renter in the property and then you can just cash flow with that renter. So let's just say if it's a 3-bed, 1-bath, this market, that's at least $1,400 a month. So $1,400 a month, 3-bed, 1-bath, you're paying the owner $1,000 a month. It's a 2-year term, right? 2-year term. I don't know if I mentioned that, but you're paying the owner $1,000, or you're paying the owner $400 a month. You're cash flowing that $1,000. Then you got to take away about half of that just for yearly upkeep and expenses. So let's just say you're getting $500 a month, and let's just say that's $6,000 a year, and you're coming out of pocket instead of that whole lump sum payment, which is $80,000 right away, plus fixing it up. The way I look at it is if you can fix it up just in this area, if you can fix this property up for $30,000, ideally $30,000 and less, but no more than $35,000, then you have a good deal. If it costs over $35,000, then you don't want to do this deal, right? So that's what we'll see today. Just get a gauge on what the numbers will look like as far as with the rehab, and as far as you being a wholesaler. If you're doing a land contract, there's a couple different ways that you can get paid. So if you want to just get the land contract terms, $1,000 a month, $400 a month to the actual owner, then you can take that land contract terms and basically put your fees on top of it. So instead of saying $1,000 down, you can say $5,000 down, and you can say $600 a month as far as the actual payment, and you can say $90,000 is the actual purchase price. So then from there, you're doing, if they get that initial $5,000, you put the $1,000 down to the seller. So the seller is now getting $1,000. You get $4,000 in the beginning, and then every month, instead of it being you get the $600. So that means you get $400 to the seller, and then you give $200 for yourself, or whoever that end buyer just they get $400 to the seller, then $200 to you. And then when it comes to cash out the actual payment, you have to do the actual seller gets $80,000, and then you'll get the remainder $10,000 to make up the $90,000 purchase price within that 2-year time frame. So that's how it goes as far as the whole thing of it. But it's just about how you want to do it. Ultimately, the relationship with the person that's buying the property is different if you're not actually involved with the purchase. So I'm more so involved with the purchase, which makes it different for me. I'm not looking to do what you call a triple lease land contract. It's basically what that's called. So triple lease because you get paid 3 different ways. That's what it is. So just dropped a little game on y'all Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying? You know how we repping. Today's a great day. You know what I'm saying? Great things lined up early today. So I'm going to get started with my day. I need to take a walk. I love taking walks in the morning. That's like my favorite thing. It just helps me get my mental right. So I need to take a walk. I need to drink some water. I need to eat. I sound crazy right now. I feel like I hear myself talking too much. You ever did that? Like you hear yourself talking and it's like, I don't know, maybe it's my sinus. I don't know what is going on. Either way, guys, as always, you know what to do. And I need to stop saying that because I'm doing a whole bunch of little clips. I need to start, it's not a video. So I need to stop saying stuff in the end of each clip. I gotta say something
While
else.
hiking about, been climbing mountains, but still ain't peaked. My girl lips, the only thing that's sweet. Today's theme, if he can, you can. Peep the tweets.
Yo, what's going on, Steppers? So, man, that property was wild, as you saw. Trees. Property needs a lot of work. What are you thinking?
Every water line got busted.
Water lines busted.
Yeah. That's what all these is, the water lines. See, it's coming from that's the water meter right there. It's all busted right there.
Yeah. So that's new plumbing?
Yeah. So there it goes.
Yeah.
The hot water tank. This looks super old.
Furnace. Got a little crack. Yeah, about to say a little crack right here, but could be plaster. Plaster. It is. Yeah, that's plaster. Concrete as far as the foundation, the actual foundation.
So these PVCs is actually, it's been relatively updated.
Yeah.
But then, you know, in the water, just like the hard winter, if there's anything in there, it just busted them. So nothing's connected coming from there.
Right.
So,
How about the electrical box?
I mean, it's not super old, but and it's got still some spots for stuff. So that's cool.
Got you. So that water line is a big thing. That's a big deal.
I mean, pipes would be busted. You don't know where they all busted at. It's just like that's the first thing you can see from down here.
Right.
You never know. Once you start getting into stuff.
Exactly.
You got the upstairs.
Cool.
Does live over here?
Yeah.
I know he's like right here.
Is it?
Yeah, I saw him up and I was like,
I didn't know when we was talking to him the other day. He said it was a couple houses over by his house. He was over there.
One room. It's not water damage. Two. Three. Is it four?
See, 3 there.
Oh, the three. Okay, here. Oh, we got some little critters in here. A lot of little poop. I'm sure. Yeah.
See, it's the steps.
I was, speaking with my step pops about it. So one thing I, haven't really told you guys, our main goal is always to keep our properties in the family. So like we love keeping the properties in the family. So I always make sure, see if family want the property. If the family does not want the property, then I go out to my other buyers and see if they want the property. So I'm actually sitting in front of one of our rentals that, ended up keeping in the family as well, multi-family out here. So this being said, that property right there, probably would need a new roof though.
Yeah.
Gutters look all right. Not really. Big backyard. We're aiming to keep it in the family, so the terms will have to change in order for us to keep it in the family. The main thing we'll have to change is being able to have it, instead of the $80,000, it'll have to be a $71,000. $71,000 with the purchase price, along with like 3 years for the actual so 71,000 purchase price, 3 years on the actual length of the term. That's like the best we can do. Maybe 72,000. 3 years on the length of the term, and then also being able to have $400 a month down payments, sticking with that, and then $1K down. So that's the best terms we can do to keep it in the family. But outside of that, then the main thing, we were talking about basically is being able to have it extended, so extend the actual period. So as you saw, the property's messed up. It's gonna take a lot more, and there's no off-street parking. So they were telling me it's off-street parking, but as you heard in the video, like, you're gonna have to clear the whole alleyway, and this property's in the middle, so you're gonna have to like dang near work with the city just to be able to clear every single alleyway to lead it back up to the actual house.
All cleared out.
Yeah.
People let it go, so I don't think too many people do anyway. But I mean, it's there, so.
Yeah, we have to probably work with the city though in order to get that cleared up.
I mean, if you clean your side up, you can probably. I mean, that's.
Yeah. No, I hear you. It's like ideally you like that, but then it's like, how do you actually enter to get to this spot? Because that comes
There's a street.
that street down there, right?
Yeah, if you go that street and then there's right behind the house. I mean, I don't know how far it was cleared up. I haven't been back there.
Okay. So yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah, it goes all the way to the other side of the street.
Got you. So, it should make sense what I'm saying once you see the actual video. This being said though, I'll make that offer. I'll give it a day tomorrow, make that offer. You guys will see how I'll play it. So I'll end up playing it. You see I'm repping number 18, you know what I'm saying? But basically, I think I'm in somebody's way. Let me think. Hope I'm not. Okay, I'm not. So yeah, being able to keep that, being able to keep that in the family is basically the way I'm able to have it as a 71,000. But if not, then I'm going to have to get longer period terms. So I don't think like my guy Kevin, that's his main thing. That's what he does as far as seller finance and land contracts. So basically he'll be more prone to do it, but I feel like most likely he'll even want it to be at like 5 years. If he purchasing that $80,000, you're going to have to put about 40. Remember I said over 35 is not even worth it. So the thing about it not being worth it is for a 2-year term. 3-year term is still very generous. We're really trying to get it at 4-year term, but 3-year term is like the best we can do. But ultimately, I feel like Kevin wanted like a 5-year term. Like he gonna want it at a further term. So that's the type of thing, that's the type of person he is. He like to keep it as long as possible because basically you're just paying it down and you're able to cash flow it, and ultimately you're building equity. This is how seller financing deals work, guys. So seller financing, again, is a little bit different than actual just wholesaling property. One thing too, as far as the ethics of the business, I'm gonna really start intertwining what I talked about with Chris yesterday, as far as being able to say, hey, look, our main goal is for you not to be left holding this property. So we don't want to leave you just holding the property. So that's what I'm gonna intertwine with just here on out, because it actually makes me feel better once I just thought about more of the conversation just resonated in me. Like I said, it's better to listen most of the time than talk more, right? So yeah, as that resonated more, I just was like, man, I need to start incorporating that in the business overall. That way it makes me feel better, because ultimately, you know, you gotta be feeling good. Like if your feeling doesn't line up with what you're actually doing, then your results will show. So that'll help me just on a grand scheme of things as well. So either way, I'll keep you guys posted on how this property looks, what we end up going with the property. Who Dey Nation is always number 18. Shout out to AJ Green, a GOAT. I wish he would have got a ring. I think he did get a ring with Arizona. No, he didn't get a ring with Arizona. That's really random, I know. But all right, I'm about to enjoy the rest of my Sunday, man. Y'all be easy. Have a great day as always. You know what to do. So steppers, I realized, like I said, I have not talked about any of these properties. Just to give you a bit backstory, we started keeping the properties about 1.5 years ago. Right now we're at 15 doors. If you're familiar with real estate, 15 doors mean, gotta drive. So 15 doors mean that, you know, we have 2 multifamilies. Multifamilies have 4 beds or 4 units. Okay, wait, let me reshoot this when I'm not driving. Oh wait, we got another red light. All right, so we got a 4 unit, we have a 3 unit, and then the rest are single families. So this being said, right now we're at 15 doors, aiming to get to 30 doors by next year. I know that's very, what is it called? I don't know. What is this word? It's like escaping me. Ambitious, that's the word, ambitious, very ambitious, yeah. Aiming to get to 30 doors by next year, so we mainly trying to focus on multifamilies, really to get to those 30 doors by next year. But yeah, it's been like 1.5 years, 15 doors. So one thing I want to let you guys know, if you do have any properties, you can send them over. I'll link the email up there, and we're also having a Facebook page that we're creating and stuff, just to like really get that side of the business out there. I have not spoke about that side of the business, but I'll link all that up. I'll put it in an actual video, so you guys can get at us. But yeah, Found Properties US is the actual email, and also the Facebook page. So you'll be able to check us out by the time this is up. But another thing that happened that was really crazy is that one of our tenants, their significant other, boyfriend, whatever the dude was, he was chilling in the parking lot smoking, you know what I'm saying, smoking weed in the parking lot. We don't allow smoking in the units, and if you own any properties, you understand why. When you're in a multifamily, you obviously have to be courteous to the other people that live there. So we also have another duplex as well, I'm thinking about it. But you have to be courteous to the people that live there. So that being said, we don't allow smoking in any of the properties. So anyway, bruh sitting in the car smoking, we doing some work in the yard, and he was like, hey, y'all buying property? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, like we buying property. So he was like, okay, I got this other property not too far from the area that we were in. I'm trying to sell for $36,000. So he was like, there was a lien on it. I had a contract with somebody else on it, but there was this lien that took too much time. We were been supposed to close on it, but you know, we had the lien on it. So he was like, I can meet y'all over there on Tuesday to basically take a look at the property, see if it worked for y'all. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, you ain't under contract with somebody else? He was like, nah, like we should be good to close. So this being said, y'all see that walkthrough on Tuesday. I'm gonna have him shoot me over the address. That way I can actually look into the property. I'm wild right now. I'm actually holding this and I'm on the expressway. But yeah, so that being said though, it's funny how things work out like that, like just coming together as far as another property. But $36,000 is a great price. I'm gonna have to see the address, and we're gonna take a look at that property on Tuesday though. But I just wanted to go ahead and get y'all hip to it as far as what it was, what it is. But yeah, man, one thing I'll say to any wholesaler that's out there, if you're not in a position to buy the properties yourself, definitely speak with your family about it, because that's like basically what I did. Like, it really lined up. Family was looking for property. And you know, my step-pops was like, man, he's seeing me wholesaling property. He was like, we gotta start keeping some of these. I was like, no, you're right. So yeah, thankfully, you know what I'm saying, he got me to the point where we've been able to keep some of these, and it really comes in handy, especially in times where, you know, you stop the business of wholesaling and you're like, dang, but ultimately rental income, you know, rental income is rental income. So that's been a goal of mine since y'all saw my last walkthrough of the actual, when I was living in Arizona, the condo I lived at in Arizona, you guys saw that walkthrough, and in that walkthrough on my actual vision board that you saw, one of the things on there was rental income, passive income. So we've been building for like the past year and a half quietly. Haven't felt the need to really talk about it because ultimately this is a wholesaling channel. But like I said, we're actually venturing more into the real estate investing side just with the channel itself, and also just more into my personal life with the channel itself. But that's been something that we just haven't needed to talk about. But I definitely want to get that out there for any of you wholesalers that's on your journey of success. If you're not in a position where you like, I can keep all of this myself, bring your family in on it, because some of these deals that you come across are like crazy deals. Like this one deal we came across, the dude only wanted $500 for the property. It was a 4-family. $500 for the freaking property. I could have sold it and made like 25, 30,000 off of it easily. It was in like bad condition, but people were still living there. So I could have made $25, $30,000 off the actual property itself, but ended up keeping it into the family, made less on the actual upfront money, but ultimately it's in the family. So building equity and rental income over the years is like really the main thing. So my mindset just switched ever since then. It's been like, okay, y'all want this property? Like, should we keep this property? All right, if we ain't keeping the property, now I'm gonna wholesale the property. That's just been something I've been low-key doing. Like I said, the YouTube channel and this barrier of like my actual personal life versus like this digital media stuff. I've been trying to like not blur those lines. That's why, you know, you guys won't be seeing the actual rent. I'll maybe show you like some of the rentals, like the inside type of stuff, but I'm not gonna show you guys like the actual rentals. So if you're thinking about that, like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So you gotta just learn how to keep those boundaries up, man. Ultimately, like, you know, between your real life and your personal life, your real life and this internet life or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, but like I said, main thing, wholesalers, all my guys out there stepping, all my women out there on their journey of success, all of that. You coming across all these great deals. Obviously in the beginning of it, you may not have the funds to keep it yourself. You may be like, I can get 25, 30,000. Why would I sell this to under that? You know what I'm saying? You still can make a nice little 10,000 off of it, but just keep it in the family. And ultimately it's in the family, so you build equity and, like I said, rental income, all of that. You may not be getting a whole slice of the pie, but you're, you know, getting something out of it, whereas you would have got nothing out of it. You would have not been able to learn. You're gonna learn so much more when you are in a position when you're keeping it, because you want to be able to see the progress of the property, see what happened. You're gonna learn the numbers of the property, all of these different things, which are crucial to overall success, guys. So that's my spiel about it. If you have any properties that you'd like to send over to us, because you never know, we actually could end up doing business together. So foundpropertiesus@gmail.com, and the Facebook page, that portion of the business will be up and running as well. That way you guys can just kind of see some of the real work that we've been out here doing besides wholesaling properties. Even though wholesaling is great, it's a major difference when you actually keep the property versus wholesale the property. And you guys will see that because, like I said, you can see the beginning of how it looked before, after, during the process. And I'll give you guys a little overview of what it's like. Because ultimately it's the BRRRR method, right? Buy, rehab, rent. Buy, rehab, rent, refinance, right? Buy, rehab, rent, refinance. So buy, rent, refinance it. Buy, rent, rehab, buy, rehab, rent, refinance. I'm trying to do two things at once and it's just not working. So let me go ahead and focus. And like I said, y'all be easy. Found Properties US, who knows? We can do some business together. Who knows? Like I said, just being transparent. We do keep properties, and that's why I'm trying to introduce that side of the business. But ultimately, if the numbers don't work for us, as always, we'll wholesale the property. But that's just how the nature of the business. So ultimately, I always look to have the wholesaling process, because you ultimately want to be able to be the first person to get to the property and decide what you want to do with it. But it always helps when you literally have the money to be able to close on a property. And that's the position that we've been in for the last year and a half. And that's been something that's been able to help me with any property I go to, because I don't necessarily feel bad when I say like my private money lender, or like that property was the one the other day. It's such a high market value. Like even for us, it would have been at $130,000 for a 2-family. It's in a decent, like I said, B+ neighborhood. But ultimately, $130,000 for a 2-family, we can purchase a couple properties, be it land contract or actually purchase it, at least a couple properties for that $130,000 mark. So the biggest thing with the $130,000, like, and just in general, that's why I want like private money lenders, a bunch of them, because me being in different markets like Florida and Arizona, I've learned like $130,000 for a 2-family to somebody in Arizona, they're like, what? They gonna be excited because there's freaking trailer homes that's in Arizona that's going for $100,000 as a trailer home in Arizona. And that's something I noticed just back when I was in Arizona doing real estate. So never mind an actual 2-family, 2-bed, 1-bath, 1-bed, 1-bath at the bottom. Never mind that. Like that, and oh my God, there's a dead deer. I'm so sad. Look at that. I don't know if you saw it, but that was a whole dead deer. That was crazy. But yeah, so my point being is like me being able to actually broaden this and make this more. That's why we like put more focus into actually showing the investing side of the business, because the properties that we're getting, it's like to people in Arizona and California and even Florida, they go for these all day. Like you in Arizona, you spending $300,000 for a property and you still getting $1,500 a month in rent. Whereas here, like I said, it was $500. That was an abnormal situation how that came about, but $500, put like 40 into it, and then you got an ARV of 200,000, and then you refinance that, you getting like 80% of the actual ARV. So you're getting, 160 or whatever for the actual refinance out of it. So then you take that money and buy something else. And then mind you, like I said, it doesn't make sense for us to spend 130 for a 2-family out there in whatchamacallit when we can go to a different side of the city and get a couple properties with that same $200,000. So that's just how the business works, guys. Hipping you to the actual business of real estate investing, which is different than wholesaling. But I need to start sharing this and getting that message out there, because I know there's a lot of steppers out there on their journey that's looking to build that rental portfolio, just like myself and just like we've been doing. So man, that's what you're learning here at Steps to Success, as always, with the step. Oh, shit. All right, I'm about to just go ahead and make this offer real quick. It's the following day. A lot of things to do, but let me go ahead and make this offer real quick. And
Hello?
hey, D'Angelo, I didn't catch you at a bad time, did I?
Yes?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm fine. I'm saying I'm good.
Okay, good. Yeah, so the walkthrough went well yesterday. I can tell you, for us, we initially thought we were with the numbers at 80K. We were hoping it to be a $30,000, $35,000 rehab, and also having that drive-through back, or the actual driveway back there. But for us, it's looking like a $45,000 rehab, upwards to 50K. So we are still interested at that land contract, but we'd have to do a $71,000 as far as the land contract, and also 3 years instead of the 2 years. But we can make the $1,000 down payment and also the $400, and we cover all closing costs and title expenses, and that's pretty much our offer. How does that sound?
I would have to talk to her, but I doubt if she's going to take it, but I have to talk to her though.
Okay. Yeah, just give us a call. Do you think it's the matter of the the 80,000, or is it the time frame, or exactly what would be the problem?
I've done an owner finance before, and waiting 3 years for 71,000, it's probably not even worth our time. Mm-hmm. Waiting 3 years for the money. Because I did an owner finance and I waited a year. Mm-hmm. And that seemed like a long time.
I got you.
But I'll talk to her, but I doubt if she's going to take it.
Okay. Well, yeah, just get back to us. Our biggest thing here, we do want to help you guys get this property moved. So this is what it takes to make it work for us. But we do have other investor friends, so we don't want to just leave you with it. But just let us know. If you can get back to me sometime this week, that'd be great. How's that sound?
No, I'll get back to you tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll talk to her.
Perfect.
All right, then.
Have a good day.
All right, bye. You too. Bye.
All right, I don't think I did bad, but we'll just see what he's saying, and I get it. Let me see. What's going on, Steppers? So to give y'all a quick update, I'm feeling good today. It's the day after Memorial Day. Ended up winning in Monopoly, so I always feel good after winning in Monopoly. I love Monopoly. I've been playing Monopoly since I was young, and then playing it when I was young to playing it as an adult, and I'm really playing it in real life. That's why I be thinking of real estate. It's like Monopoly in real life. Either way, you can see I'm excited. Besides that, just got to work out in. Got to go shower, eat some food, but I want to catch y'all up on a day. So ended up the guy for the seller financing, their firm at 80,000. They wanted after like before 5 years, so they're not even looking to go at 5 years. Trying to see the longest we can get it out to, so we'll see. I keep y'all posted on that. I'm popping up all the stuff up here too, going over you see the text messages, you know what I'm talking about. So got all that going on, but also the other property with the guy said he was looking to sell. He also has somebody that was he was in contract with. So he said he talked to them at 10 o'clock this morning. He was supposed to give me a call after their conference call. He hasn't called me. It's about 11, you know what I'm saying? So I'm about to go ahead and give him a call right now. I said I would give him a call. What did I say? I said, sounds, we're interested. I'll give you a call tomorrow around 11 a.m. And then you see what he said right there. So tell you what, I might just give him a call, see if we can get this walkthrough scheduled as well. And that'll just be optimal to get that in today for real, and see what they also said as far as them following through with the contract. So let's give him a call right now and see what's going on.
Hello?
Hey, this is D'Angelo. Following up about the properties on. It's not good.
D'Angelo, yeah, I was going to call you back, man.
Okay.
So this is we all had went on settle. He's gonna close on it Friday. He's gonna do a walkthrough Thursday, and then he's gonna cut me a check Friday.
Oh, got you. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Oh, good.
So but I got another friend that might have a property available for you. It's in Madisonville.
Okay.
I think he like want 80,000, 80-something thousand for it, but it's like a $300,000 property. Once you don't get it in order.
Right.
I'm gonna go talk to him today and see if I can get in some what he got going on.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know, man. At the end of the day, congratulations on getting that off your hands.
I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
I wish we could have did some business, man.
No doubt. It'll happen when it's supposed to. Let me know if anything changes, though.
Yes, sir. I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good. Thanks for your time. Bye. Okay, so y'all heard what happened. You know what I'm saying? When that happens, like I told you guys before, what's meant for you is meant for you. What's not is not. So, hey, congratulations. They getting their deal closed. At the end of the day, that doesn't impact us. So, they getting their deal closed. As far as the other property said, he was going to call back. That'll be great. He calls back, and I'll let that happen naturally. I do offer people $500 finder fees, and that's something I like to put the cherry on top, because some people, like, I do offer, like right there, I didn't really bring it up. It came to me, but I didn't bring it up. Part of the reason I didn't bring it up, I ain't gonna hold you up, is just the idea of, you don't always pay somebody for something that they're willing to do for free, especially in the beginning. Like, I will give him $500 if he brings that to me. That's just who I am as a person. You gotta, bless those who bless you. So that being said, I will do that, but in the beginning, he's not looking for it. So if he does that, that's gonna be like, dang, that's what's up. So I'll still give him the $500 if everything closes. That's how that works. If everything closes, they get the $500. So that's what happened right there, man. I'll keep y'all posted on everything as far as, future events. We got that walkthrough today, or at Thursday, at noon or 1 o'clock. I'll look at the footage and look at my notes. But at noon or 1 o'clock, we got that walkthrough. So we're going to be good, excited about that. And as always, let me stop. You know what to do. Is there anything else I need to bring up? Nah, man, I had a good weekend, though. Good weekend with the family. Kicked it. Got to see my little cousins. See my little big little cousins. That's it. And got that. You know what I'm saying? Big block. That's two. What's up, steppers? So the seller just texted me, asked if I can give them a call. This is the property for the. This is the property for the seller finance deal. So they want me to give them a call, and I'm going to go ahead and give them a call right now on camera, of course. See what they're talking about. I said, understood. What's the longest term you all feel comfortable with? Can you give me a call when you get a chance? All right.
D'Angelo. Just got your text.
Hey, D'Angelo.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I talked to
Mhm.
and the most that she was willing to go is 3 years.
Gotcha.
But there would be some other things that we would have to change too.
Such as
$1,000 wouldn't be enough for the down payment, because we're thinking, with I'm just thinking out with my point of view is that if you only put $1,000 down and something goes wrong, and either you couldn't do it or you stop payment, and it's not worth it for just that small amount up front.
Mm-hmm.
That's just our point of view.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So, but we're willing to do something if you. We were thinking around sorry, I was pumping gas.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second.
Good.
Hang on. Sorry. Oh, okay, I'm back in my car.
All right.
Okay. So we was talking, and with this financially owner financing, we were thinking that $8,000 the down payment, and we was thinking $600 a month.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. If that's the terms you guys will feel most comfortable with, I definitely get where you're coming from. I can tell you for us, something I have to speak about with my partner, but what really intrigued us about the deal itself, is the down payment factor with the work that's needed for the property, and also that driveway, that takes a hit for the after repair value just on our end. So,
yeah, 'cause like I said, a couple years ago, I did a owner finance with another house,
mm-hmm.
and they didn't put very much down.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have to pay very much a monthly, and I had issues with them paying the monthly payments. And then when the turn came to the end, they called me and tried to juke me down to get a lower price than the balloon payment was, and I didn't like all that situation. I felt stuck to take a little bit lower payment just to get it over with.
Right, you were already in it for so long.
And they didn't do anything to the house until I think that eventually they resold it. But they didn't do much to the house at all.
Yeah.
And I feel that with that situation, I don't want to feel like that putting $1,000 down and only giving $400 a month seems like it's not. It just seems like if something, what you guys or the company, whatever, does something or don't want to do something, I'll be stuck with it for trying to get you to get the payments, trying to then if you don't give me all the payments and the balloon payment come about, then you're trying to I felt squeezed when all that stuff happened, and I wanted to make the terms that I would be comfortable with, knowing that you put $8,000 down, $600 a month, and if anything comes about that you guys decide not to do it or not pay us or stuff like that, it's just we just feel more secure with that aspect.
Right. Yeah, I get it. I can tell you know.
Because,
Go ahead.
Because and another thing, like if you stop paying us and we have to foreclose, it's going to cost us a lawyer to get everything done, and $1,000 might not even cover everything to get the house back.
Right. Yeah, I mean, everything that you're saying, it ultimately boils down to trust. I can tell you, and you know, you may have heard this from the last people, but that's not something that we do. So we actually have a few rental properties over in the area. Biggest reason for us being interested in this one is we have a tenant in one of our properties. They're on CHMA, so you know, Section 8. They have a 3-bed, 1-bath voucher, but they're looking to actually get out of a multi-family into a single family. So for us, we already have somebody lined up willing to get in the property. It's just a matter of us fixing it up. But ultimately, you know, you guys have to feel comfortable with the position that you're taking. So it's ultimately, I get it that you have to trust what we're saying, and you know, on our end, we have to trust that you'll honor, you know, what you guys are saying. But just that $8,000 down, just to level with you, that's really steep. You know, it is a negotiation. So right now, it's like we're giving a lot more than we're getting. We were ultimately wanting to have it at that 71, but we were willing to consider it as far as, you know, us being able to do it at 80,000. Just a matter of having it 5 years, just to give us more time to build up the equity. Because, like I said, with it not having an actual driveway in the back, that does, you know, take away from that initial after repair value that we were thinking about. So it's real tough for us. At the $400 a month is really optimal for us. At $600 a month, even with the Section 8 voucher, that's eating into about half of what we'll be getting as far as with rent. And then after that, you have to account for upkeep. So that's just kind of unreasonable ask just on our end. But at the same time, I want you guys to feel comfortable moving forward. So like it's kind of like we're at a stalemate here. I can say, you know, maybe if you want to speak with Tanya about it, and if anything does change as far as, you know, your guys' down payment price, we really like that to stay about the same. And also the $400 a month, like we like that to stay the same. The 3 years is something else that we'll have to consider. Ultimately, we wanted that 5 years. That's or that 71,000 would have really helped for us to get it at a 3-year time frame. But I know the 80,000 is kind of non-questionable on your end. So, yeah, if anything does change though, let me know, James, because like I said, we're people of our word. That's the only thing I can really say to you. But I understand you've been through what you've been through, so I know how this business is. I can't blame you for feeling how you feel.
Okay, I appreciate you, and I'll let Tanya know.
Perfect. I'll speak with my partner as well, and I can let you know if anything changes on our end. All right.
Okay.
Thank
All
you,
right,
sir.
thank you.
Likewise. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sometimes, guys, you know, you can't. It's not when it's nothing you can do. You kind of just you say what it is on that end, say what it is on this end. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. I mean, you don't want to sit back and stress yourself out about it. So that's the main thing I can say to you. Be easy as always. Get to stepping. You know what I'm saying? Hello. Oh yeah, another thing. Don't beg the deal. Like, you have to realize you're working against the seller. You're not the seller's like client. You get what I'm saying? So you're not like this. You like this with it. Not like this. You like this. So never beg for it. You can't beg for it. If it happens, it happens. It doesn't. All right.